Hey everybody, Doug your Realtor here. Thanks for letting me pop into your world again today, Friday, January 12th. Man, it's been a long time since I've put one of these videos out, but I wanted to at least jump in here, talk a little bit about the industry, give you some fun facts, making sure you all had a fantastic Christmas, and I hope the new year is starting out just great for you. Okay? I do hope you, your friends, family, and loved ones continue to be happy, healthy, safe, and well. We're going to do it again. Going to talk about one little subject and then weird state laws for 2024. I'm going to give out a few of those, man. There's some goofy ones that are out there. Okay, so the economy is doing great, they say. And it is in reality. I mean, inflation's down, unemployment's down, um, wages have increased, the consumer price index is doing good, the producer's price index is doing good. There's just a lot of good stats that reflect that the economy is doing well. Well, it is in reality, but we need to feel it a little bit more. And I don't know, don't hold your breath on this, but if they could roll back the prices of all of the goods that we have to purchase on a weekly, daily, monthly basis, it would feel more like the economy is doing good for the majority of the people that are out there. Okay? But again, don't hold your breath. Hopefully, things will get better as we move on down the road. Housing news in 2023 was a really, really goofy year, man. It has been for 4.5 years now. So it continued in 2023 with extremely low inventory and mortgage rates that were extremely high. You know, rates we hadn't seen in so many years. You know, obviously we're not going to see what they were in the twos and the threes, probably in my lifetime, unless something dramatic happens again that changes that. But this is kind of the new norm. And what does that do for the housing industry? Well, I've been doing this since 2002. And as far back as I can remember, um, our business is literally cyclical. You know, every January and December, the numbers of active homes that are on the market and new homes that come on the market is the lowest of the year. And then it's like, you know, the mountains where it just goes up and down, up and down. We are at the bottom. We're starting to see more homes come on the market. Obviously, interest rates have been improving, and more people are coming back into the market to make the purchase. Not only because it being this time of year when we see more activity, but because those mortgage rates are a little bit more favorable, and you can afford it a little bit more. But people are still asking me, when are the prices going to come down? And I'm going to continue to tell them that there are no signs that prices are going to come down. Last year, 2023, year over year numbers, for single family residence homes, they were up 7.6% year over year. For condos, they were up 7.3. For condos, they were up 6.7% here in San Diego, and I think nationwide it was like overall every housing type was like 5.4% increase. So even when everyone was hoping that the prices were going to come down and make it more affordable, they continued to go up. And the experts that I do continue to follow say that it's going to be a 2% to 4% increase every year for at least the next 5 years. So housing is not going to get any cheaper. So what is that for today's market? If you are thinking about buying and you can afford it, now would be a good time to get back into looking and getting prepared to purchase a home, because as we move further into the year, there's going to be more buyers coming into the market and you're going to start competing against them as you do when there is a low inventory and more demand for the supply. Now, we are seeing a little bit of an uptick in inventory. What happens with that? I wish I had a crystal ball. I think it's going to continue to improve just because it is a cyclical business. Forever, people always need to buy and sell real estate for a number of reasons. Either they have to, or they want to, or they just desire to. There's a lot of various reasons for that, so it's always going to happen. And if you want to be ahead of the curve to eliminate some of the competition that's out there, if you are a buyer or a seller, which means if you are a seller, you're going to buy something, so you're going to turn into a buyer, whether it be in your current state or another state, you may want to get there before the competition gets there as well. So if you can afford right now in today's market, I would highly recommend you start that process now. Okay, so that's it on the housing industry, man. I don't want to do the same old song and dance, but housing is a great investment. People are always going to need to buy and sell real estate. So you need to decide what's best for you. If you want to rent, rent. Understood. If you need to buy or want to buy, now's a good time to start that process. Okie doke. That's all I got on that. So, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, obviously you can always reach out to me. That's what I'm here for. So you ready? Weird state laws that went into effect beginning of the year, 2024. Did you know in Arizona it is illegal to hunt camels? Okay. And then in Alabama, it's literally illegal to play cards on a Sunday. And they made it illegal to drive while blindfolded. It's common sense, but why is it Alabama? Don't know. And then let's see, Kansas. Did you know that it's illegal to wear a fake mustache for laughter purposes? Don't get it. And then in California, what a goofy state. You can have as many frogs, large frogs, as you want. And you can have them participate in frog jumping contests. However, if one of those frogs should die in competition, you must destroy that frog as soon as possible, and it cannot be eaten. It needs to be destroyed in some other fashion. That's our politicians. And then let's see, in Kentucky, if you want to run for an official or become a lawyer in Kentucky, you have to swear under oath that you have never participated in a duel with deadly weapons. And then let's see, Maine, if you want to go out in Maine for drinks and dancing, think again. They are not allowed to sell alcohol at places where there is dancing unless you get a special amusement permit. Now I had to think of that real quick because if you've seen me dance, every place needs to have an amusement permit. But that's a whole nother story. And then let's see. In Minnesota, there's a bunch of games and sports that you could do in Minnesota. However, if you are planning on having a big party and having a greased or oiled up pig catching contest, be careful because that is against the law. And then let's see, what else? Missouri. After 3 days of a bull out running in a small town in Missouri, they said that, okay, now you could catch that bull and castrate it, but you have to have at least 3 other people witness that it's been running around for at least 3 days. I don't know where they come up with these laws. And then let's see, North Carolina, bingo. Big sport or big game or whatever you want to call it. However, You cannot play more than 10 hours in a week of bingo in North Carolina because you will be breaking or violating the gambling law that they have set forth in that state. That's all we got, man. That's what our politicians are doing, making laws that matter. So, I hope you guys all had a great week. Hope you have fun weekend plans. I will be back here much sooner than later. Take care, everybody. If you need to get a hold of me, reach out to me. Again, that's what I'm there for, or here for. So, that's all I got. Have fun. Enjoy the weekend. Take care. God bless.